KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major. Cheryl Metal joining us in studio for our first open mic session this evening. We got friends of Jabarr. Gentlemen, how are you this evening?
Good, man.
Super well, yeah.
Introduce yourselves to the audience.
My name is Jeffrey Kaiser. I'm part of Friends of Jabarr.
I'm Darby. I'm also part of Friends of Jabarr.
Yeah.
I'm a friend.
I'm a friend of Jabarr.
Friends of friends?
Yeah, friend of Jabarr. Jabarr is our friend.
Gentlemen, thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us, man.
Like I stated before, I do apologize for being away from Brunch and Beats when we both had you there for an interview. I do thank Cheryl for holding it down for me.
Absolutely, yeah.
I sucked. Don't we do that again?
Not at all.
Nah, you did good.
Creative Tunes is doing the interview next time.
No, it was a good time.
So what's been going on?
We've been working a lot on putting these tracks together for Friends of Jabarr, which is it's a lot of work, I guess, in production and arrangement. So it's it's grindy,
Yeah,
but it's fun.
but it's coming out nice.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. About to be consistent. Very consistent.
Explain a little bit about the actual first project that y'all put out a few years back.
Oh, that was interesting. We just got the music, we put it together, and mixed and mastered it. And
Right.
We just get the music.
Yeah, I think we connected back with an old friend, Jabarr,
Yeah.
and he had been working on all sorts of different kinds of music. And so he took us through some of his stuff, and we all just kind of suggested we should put it together and clean it up and chop it and flip it and bounce it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it was. I mean, it came together. It was still kind of a process, but it came together pretty quickly. And then we did like a little release party, put out some CDs.
Got good
So
reception.
it's everywhere. Yeah, it's streaming everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
So it's pretty much he's just kind of laying back in the cut.
Kind of, yeah. He's like he likes his privacy, I think.
Yeah.
But he's between here and Denver.
Yeah.
Like he's a real person. He doesn't live in Canada, which is not a real
He's a
place.
traveling man. Dude.
Everybody knows Canada's not a real place.
And-
Denver is a real place.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's music that he kind of composes or writes, and you guys kind of help arrange and put
Yeah,
it
that's
out
pretty
for
much the
him in a way?
process. Yeah. We'll add different pieces, but he's like the band leader, I guess. And so we're the two local, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Who else is in town? We have a drummer in town, Evan. And then there's another keyboardist in Austin, Mississippi Creep.
Yeah.
He's on a track we're putting together. Maybe in a couple months that'll come out.
John Carlo.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like almost a super group, I guess, but most of the people involved want to be nearly anonymous. Like they have other stuff going on, or they're in contracts that they can't violate, and in a way putting out this music. So
Yeah.
yeah. So it works out.
Is it an interesting process of collaborating and putting this stuff out?
What do you think? Is it interesting?
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's fun. It's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Like we get the pieces, we arrange it in certain, and sometimes there's a path, and that's what we created. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's what, sound design? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like Jabarr sends a lot of like just mic'd found audio, right? So like there's just weird rhythmic patterns that he'll make out of that, and then he has like 100 guitars and
100 guitars.
Wow.
it's a lot of guitars. It might be 100.
Sometimes you hear like farm animals.
Yeah, he's got weird stuff going on. Yeah.
Cause it's all bike weird. It's
Yeah.
like, where you at, dude? Like, it's crazy, dude. Like,
So our thing is like going through what is kind of gonna work, right? Like, and making something that feels like a resolved song, I guess. So
it's like musical found footage.
yeah.
Man. Okay, so how did you guys actually meet?
We know Jabarr from Bones.
Yeah. Well, DJ
From
Bones.
way
Shouts
back
out
in the day.
Bones
Yeah,
Bones
Bones
Boy.
Boy, yeah.
98, yeah,
Crew
98.
Crew,
Yeah.
yeah. They were roommates for a while. That's how I met him. He was a DJ, and then
Kind of a DJ.
yeah, I lost touch with him. I moved away, and I guess he moved out of town around the same time or just after I did or before. And then the next I heard of him, he was doing like computer programming, but was like, it was all secret stuff. And
He
then,
was like a collector of like instruments. And
Yeah.
Stuff. So like
Really?
over the years, he would just compose music to himself. Yeah. It's like found footage in a way.
yeah,
Like making a movie out of found footage. It's fun though.
yeah.
But yeah, he collected all these instruments, and then one day we talked about like getting some of the music that he had, and he sent us a whole bunch of stems, and we just puzzled it together,
Yeah,
created what we had.
Wow.
it's good stuff, yeah.
That's the best way to explain it.
I think we've streamlined a lot of that process now because there's so many people involved that are kind of following his cue,
Mm-hmm.
and then it all just kind of works out. Like everybody's interested for the right reasons, so it's cool.
Yeah. So how was the reception for the first project, though?
Good, as far as I've heard. We weren't organized putting it out. It was like, I think our close friends and family kind of people came out, and then their friends, and I mean, it made its rounds, I guess, but everything I've heard has been positive. I don't know that anybody would say anything negative about it to my
Yeah.
face, right? Like,
Yeah.
hopefully.
They liked the merchandise. They liked the merchandise. It was cool.
No, I don't know. I think if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you're probably a terrible person.
Yeah.
You're probably just not cool.
Jabbar did show up to the release though. He was there.
Yeah, he was there laying in the
He was
cut,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Wow.
He was like, yeah.
He was on the
silhouette.
patio
It was
most of the
crazy.
time,
He was-
right?
Yeah.
Just laying back.
Just laying back.
Yeah. So we're doing there's a release party booked now at Dakota
Yes.
for November 2nd, which is Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be the evening. Max is DJing.
Yes. Nice.
Wolfer Butcher.
No
Shout
way.
out.
Disco.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Disco
You
Pillow.
talking about
Disco
Disco
Pillow as a
Disco
label.
Pillow as a label will be out there.
Wow.
Disco.
Okay, we definitely have to be there.
Yeah, we gotta be there. We gotta
It's gonna be a good time.
most definitely. Count on Max to be back in town.
Yes.
For sure. Let's go ahead and get into some music real quick.
Let's do it.
Then we'll talk about the upcoming project.
Love it, yeah.
In this block of music, we have a track from Kaiser and from Merc Mercy as well.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get into a track from Friends of Jabarr. This is Pan Am Plus.
Pan Am.
Do not go anywhere, y'all. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.